Hello everyone, welcome back. Today we are going to be setting up our IDE or Integrated Development Environment on Repellent.com. In order to use Repellent.com, you must have an email address that you can sign up with. Once you have this, then we're ready to go. Part 1, creating a Repellent account. All right, guys, so the first step is setting up our Repel.it account. Okay, so first type in repellit.com into the search bar. And if you need this link, it is also down below in the description. And then click enter. Once you click enter, it should bring you to this website. Remember, this is what you're typing in. However, if it does not bring you here and you just have a list of links, just click the very top link. Now that we're here, we're going to sign up for an account. So go into the top right-hand corner and click sign up. Now, this is the part where you're going to need your email, okay? And make sure you guys use your own personal email and not a school one because it's just easier that way. So for me, I have a Gmail account, so I'm going to log in with my Gmail. However, if you have an email account that is not Gmail, such as at yahoo.com or something like that, you're going to have to fill in this stuff right here. All right, if you guys are filling in right here, you do not click I'm a teacher, you ignore that and just click sign up. I'm going to log in with Google. So here I click the account that I'm using. All right, then everything's good. So once you're all logged in, it's going to bring you to this screen right here called Welcome to Repellent. This is basically kind of like a little tutorial, but the thing is, I'm going to be giving you guys your own tutorial. So instead of going through this, just click Build from Scratch. Once you click this, we are now on the road to creating our first Repel. So repels are kind of like Google Docs for Google Drive. When you have a Google Drive account, you can create as many Google Docs as possible. Repels, which is basically like this entire screen right here, are essentially the same thing. So when we're creating our repel, we are going to be coding in Java. So make sure you scroll down throughout these programming languages and you click Java. And then for this part right here, this is where you're going to name it. So I'm going to name this one episode 1.2 setup. After you named it, click create repel. It may just need a moment for all of this stuff to load. And then after this, your first repel is created and your account is all set up. Next up, we have part 2, how to navigate repellent.com. Okay, so now that we have a repellent.com account all set up, now let's take a look at how we're actually going to navigate this website. Because with all of these options right here, it may seem a little bit confusing. We're not going to get into what each part here represents until a little bit later on in the video. We're just going to learn how to navigate our account. As you can see here, we created a new repel. So we're able to type in here and code in here and stuff like that. But let me show you how to get to your homepage for your repellent.com account. If you want to get to your homepage, you're going to click this circle thing right here. This is the Repellent logo. Once you click this, you're going to be brought to this right here. So this is your homepage. For some of you guys, it may look like this. All right, you may not have this thing open right here. But if you click these 3 bars, it's going to show you all of the possible options that you have for your account. Before we jump into what all of this over here means, let's take a look at this right here. Right here, this is a neat little area where you can create a new repel, just like how you can create a new Google Doc. This area right here is for all of the new repels that you guys have created. As you can see right here, I created an extra one just to test stuff out a couple of minutes ago, but you guys don't need to worry about this. And then down here are some repels made by other users that are trending. So it looks like a couple of these guys had made some sort of video games that you guys can check out. So now let's navigate through this. So the 2 that you're going to have to concern yourself with, the 2 tabs over here, is Home and My Repels. Home is just this area right here. You can go into your most recent and create new repels. My Repels, if you click this, this is going to show all of the repels that you have made. So today we made this episode 1.2 setup Repel. And if I wanted to go back into this Repel, all I do is click it, and then boom, I'm back in and all my work is saved. Now let's say I want to go out and I want to create a new Repel. Well, I'm going to click the circle again, and then now that I'm here, I'm going to go all the way up to the top and click New Repel. We did this before, so first off for the language, choose Java, and then for the name, I'm just going to call this Test 1. After this, click Create Repel, and then as you can see right here, we have a Repel called Test 1. If you click this up at the top right here, you can always change the name. So I could change this to Test 2 if I really wanted to or something, and then it changes automatically to that. And the next thing I want to show you guys is when we actually code inside of here. So just like how a Google Doc works, Repels, once you exit out of them, they save your work. For example, let's say I typed, I love Java, because I do love Java. Let's say I type this, and you know what? I'm done for this Repel for the day. I'm done with test 2. I don't really want to deal with it anymore. I want to go back to my home page. So I'm going to click my circle again, and all right, I'm back here. But now let's say I want to go back into test 2. You can either click this right here, it'll take you back to test 2, or you can go back through my Repels and test 2 will show up. So if I click test 2 again, it's going to take me back in. And then as you can see, my work from before has been saved. So now let's go back to our home page really quick. I want to show you guys how to delete Repels. So if you go to My Repels, and now we're all here, all of the Repels you make are going to be set up here. If you want to delete a Repel, for example, I want to delete this, you're just going to go over, click the 3 dots, and click Delete. Now, if you want to make a copy of a Repel, kind of like making a copy of a Google Doc, what you're going to do is that you're going to click Fork. Let's test this out really quick. So if you click Fork, what this is going to do is that this creates a copy of test 2. So my original test 2 had I love Java inside of it. Let's say I'm going to add something else, like I like candy. This is not test 2 itself. This is another version of test 2. Just like creating a copy of a Google Doc, this creates a copy of a Repel. So now if I go back to my home and I go back to all of my Repels, you can see I now have 3 Repels because this is a copy of this. So now I'm just going to show you guys really quick how to delete Repels. It's super easy. All you do is just click delete. Yes, delete. And then for this one, you just click, go down, delete, yes, delete. This is how you navigate the website, repellent.com. It's super easy and simple to use. And yes, that is all for this part. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are able to learn a little bit more about repellent.com from this video. If you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. If you really like this video, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to learn more, subscribe to my channel. See you guys next time.